Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be taking a deep look at Manchester United versus Liverpool at the Old Trafford Stadium in the Emirates FA Cup quarterfinals. There was a lot of tactical battle that went on between Erik ten Hag and that of Jurgen Klopp, and today I would like to break it down to my good viewers and the listeners. Guys, let's move straight into the tactical aspects. Now, to start off this video, I would love to start off with Manchester United, since they were the victorious side. They did a lot on the ball, and I feel like in this brief video I wouldn't love to make it a lengthy one, so let's go straight to the point. Now, starting off, we all know the natural formation of Manchester United under Erik ten Hag, where they always opt for a 1-4-2-3-1. Talking of the 1-4-2-3-1, it is where Onana becomes an integral figure in that 4-2-3-1 system Manchester United is playing, because that one, he is the actual first attacker of the team, where he initiates the build-up of Manchester United. Talking of him being the initiator, when he has the ball, there are these natural patterns that kept happening in the first build-up phase of Manchester United. In this game, United actually deployed just one phase of build-up, which is where Varane gives a narrow support to Andre Onana. Lindelof actually gives a wide support on the right-hand side of Andre Onana. Now, the reason why one is giving narrow support to Andre Onana and a wide support to Andre Onana in Lindelof is that it allows Dalot to actually drift inside and play as that temporal defensive midfielder, where Dalot vacates the right hand side and comes infield, where he plays as the number 6 for Team Manchester United. I saw most of the times Ten Hag was actually giving him a lot of direction as to what to do, how to cool his temper down, and how to actually operate as that decoy number 6. And in order to establish that decoy number 6, it is to actually bring out the quality of McTominay and Kobbmenu in this game, where they actually pushed up and allowed Garnacho and that of Rashford to stretch the midfield lines and that of the defensive line, the last line of defense of Team Liverpool, very wide, allowing Bruno Fernandes to be that free player in between the lines of Liverpool. He can actually move up here in order to create a two-man up front here, or he can support in these regions. Now, the real reason why this impromptu back four with the decoy defensive midfielder took place was because Ten Hag wanted to create a natural support to the wingers, because this impromptu back four wasn't actually meant for Team Manchester United to play through out of the back, but rather to go long. So in order for him to increase the accuracy of their long balls with support, what Erik ten Hag did in this game was to allow McTominay and Kobbmenu to be that natural support to the wing forwards in this game. So, for instance, let's say if Onana wants to go long to Garnacho, what happens is that he already has a McTominay here who can be that left support to him, then can get additional support from Bruno Fernandes, who is actually roaming in between the lines for Manchester United. Then it means in this situation, their attacking triangle has been created. Throughout the game, Manchester United was dominating on the flanks with overloads, and their strategy was very clear. They were actually overloading to isolate. In terms of overloading to isolate, I saw a natural field tilt where a lot of players shift to one side of the pitch. Then one player in this typical example or a sample of their gameplay, Rashford becomes that far player away from where the ball is. Then it means if they are able to work the right channels of their attack, then that natural switch comes to Rashford. Same way, if Andre Onana wants to find Rashford with that accurate long ball, he has Kobbmenu here in this region, where he also provides him with the right support. Then Højlund or Bruno Fernandes can come in to complete this triangle. This is actually what Manchester United did throughout the first half and that of the second half to gain them that victory against Liverpool. Now, guys, Liverpool also did interestingly very well. They did really well, superb. Now, in terms of Liverpool's play, they had two phases of build-up, and to talk of that two phases of build-up, Liverpool actually operated in a marvelous way. I feel like Jurgen Klopp is really giving all his best to Team Liverpool, in the sense that they actually operated very well, but luck wasn't on their side. Now, to talk of Team Liverpool, I'll still use the yellow marbles to actually give you the gist of how Liverpool played. Now, talking of how Liverpool played in this game against Manchester United, Liverpool actually was operating with a pentagon build-up shape in their first phase of build-up, where Callagher comes out a little bit and creates this back three with the two wide centre backs in the likes of Van Dijk and that of Kwanzaa, allowing João Gomez to push up here to support Mohamed Salah and that of Szoboszlai in this region. Now, the next thing in line is how McAllister and Endo operated in front of this back three here, giving them that pentagon shape I was talking about. Now, Robertson in this area now was the free man to join the attacking lines, allowing Luis Diaz to move inside and play alongside Darwin Núñez in order to get that front four for Team Liverpool. So we actually see the pentagon shape here and that of the triangle shape here in their first initial build-up phase. Talking of their second initial build-up phase, Liverpool actually adapted an MM shape in their second build-up phase, where they were able to dominate Manchester United for 5 straight minutes in terms of possession, because of how fluid that MM shape actually helped them in their second phase of build-up. So in order to generate that MM shape, this is what Team Liverpool did to generate that shape. João Gomez this time around wasn't moving into these regions again, but rather drifting inside, allowing Robertson to play at that equal left winger he normally plays. Then that creation of the two men up front between Luis Diaz and that of Darwin Núñez also is intact. Then preferably they have their magic man in Mohamed Salah, who also stays on the touchline, allowing Robertson to be that free roaming player up here. Now, in order to satisfy this, we had McAllister or Szoboszlai interchanging this role as a metronome. Talking of a metronome, they play behind the striker or behind the attacking lines, where they are able to spot loose holes and loopholes in order to break the opposition's last line of defense down and create goal scoring opportunity for their team. So in order to get that back three wide spread here, this is the wide three back spread here, then we have these our two players in Endo and McAllister. Sometimes it becomes Szoboszlai in this region, where they also create this front two. Now, to talk of that M shape, this is how the M shape actually forms. So this is the first M shape, then the second M shape forms for Team Liverpool to actually dominate their opponent. So guys, this is the tactical breakdown between Manchester United and that of Liverpool at the Old Trafford Stadium. Thank you very much for staying glued to this video. See you in the next video. Bye.